So kind of fucked up today. Or fucked up the last couple days. I don't know how it happened, but I triggered a serverless loop again in my code right in my fucking backend in my claim creates for my cloud functions. Long story short, it ended up costing me a few $100. Fuck. 91 million writes in the last 2 days. I'm glad I opened it up and checked it. I just had a feeling that I don't know what it was. I'm not a computer expert. Well, I'm just trying to do something. Mistakes can be costly. I'm glad I'm making the mistakes before I got fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking people on there. Really fucking it up. Handle a few hundred, but Jesus fucking Christ, man. I had to shut all of my claims down. Claims on this, claim on that, claim on this. All my rights, I had to go into the cloud functions and just disable every single function. I'll get it back up. I'm just going to write each claim one at a time and have a hard lock it from any kind of loop. Just do each one. It's going to take a while. I got a couple of days of work. I'm up to shut the whole thing down and get this fucking uh, ambulance registered. I found the title and the bill of sale and everything, so I got all that. Fuck, man. And my electricity went off last night, and it stayed off until fucking 5:30 this morning. We didn't have any lights, power, or anything in the house all night long. Uh, the whole fucking trailer park was black all night long, pitch black. But I got to fucking god damn it, man. When you wake up and you look at your billing and usage, and it went up fucking $267 in one day, and another $130 the next day, you're fucking like, what the fuck? I found the leak. Found it. Doing an on create write, going into a fucking read, which is writing back to their on create, and it's a fucking triggered loop, and it'll fucking fire a fucking 20,000 reads a fucking second. Looking ass for not that many, but fuck. Just it's a real expensive mistake. Let me say that. Especially if the fucking site was scaled thousands of dollars in one day. I got to lock it in. I got to fucking. Still happy though, because I'm alive. I'm alive and doing well. Spend most of my life living hell. Dusted all my bridges every time I fell. Got right back up all by myself. Never in his eyes that reflected my pain. I done lost everything to cocaine. Can't explain addiction, but it numbs the pain. Do it over and over until they call it insane. But the game done got me out of change my ways. I went from dark and lonely nights to bright and sunny days. Can't worry about nobody or what they gotta say. If you ain't helping the movement, stay the fuck out my way. Cause today ain't the day. I promise y'all that right now. I went from moving at work to steady moving these crowds. When you hear dub playing, turn that bitch up loud. And those that wish that I was gone, take a look at me now. Come on. I'm alive and doing well. Spent most of my life living hell. Dusted all my bridges every time I fell. Got right back up all by myself. Look the devil in his eyes, they're reflecting my pain. I lost everything to cocaine. Can't explain the addiction, but it knows the pain. Do it over and over until they call it insane. No, not at all. Not even in the least do I think they're together. I think it's good publicity stunt, good PR, good cross promotion, good way to promote her tour and album, good way to promote his event. That's it. Networking. God damn it. Think it's totally publicity, and if it's not, it ain't my business. That bus that was in front of me right now stopped and picked up some kids, literally drove a half a block and stopped and picked up some more kids. How come all them kids don't meet up at the same spot? The fuck? Motherfucker, everybody needed the goddamn quick trip. We ain't motherfucking. Come on, folks. You know what the fuck this? I know how to do this. I know how to do this. I'm from this town. You know, I can get all the way past these motherfuckers. Watch this. Play games. How are you doing this morning? God damn, I look rather good. Hold on, I'm gonna do it like this. Hi. No, like this. Hey. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Motherfucker. How you doing? Good, how are you? I'm doing good. I like the jacket a lot. Hey, thanks. I made that. Oh, you did? Yes, I did. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Do you do that like professionally? Well, I just did it because I seen him doing it on the video on YouTube. No, but I ordered all the like the patterns and stuff, and I got a whole bunch of them.
You know, we actually, so we have vendors, like we have events where vendors come out. You should really make some and like
Where at?
here, like we do, like, you know, if we have events like on
And also I make badass bongs and dabbers.
You need to make some and get a hold of us.
I will.
So serious. Let you come out and sell it anytime.
Most definitely.
Yes, our AGM Tara is all about it. So definitely, as soon as you get a little stockpile, call us.
Yeah, most definitely.
We'd love to have you on here selling stuff.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. How you doing? I'm doing all right. I don't have an online order. I want to get some rosin.
Okay, can see your ID, please.
Yeah.
So you're looking for a rosin?
Yeah, live rosin, Southwest, the expensive stuff. You
I
know,
think we only have one.
I'll take it.
Now, I just bought it the other day. I think Farmer's Daughter, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it solventless?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's why I can't. I can't do the bitch oil like
Yeah,
that.
I stay away from that stuff. It tastes like crap. Um, Now it's a jam. Are you okay with
Oh
that?
no, yeah, I don't like jams. Is that
Me neither, but that's the only one we have.
that's the only rosin you have? Period.
Mhm.
Oh no, I can't do that.
No,
Appreciate it. All right, you too. I'm an elitist. I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Motherfucker, if I want jam, I'll motherfucking make toast. I need motherfucking straight solventless motherfucking rosin. I need the good shit, the heavy shit, the expensive shit, that motherfucking hold on shit. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the face of a true addict. 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm fucking going state to state looking for some fucking rosin. I'm about to fucking go to Michigan a day early just so I can load up. God, I'm so fucking pissed off today, man. Motherfucker! Whoa! Fuck! I woke up to a fucking triggered serverless loop. And if you're a fucking computer nerd, you know that right there could be costly. Motherfucker, I know you're happy. Hey, yay, we cost money. You didn't cost a motherfucking thing, you dumbass. But I did it. I woke up. Yesterday I went to bed pissed off because I thought I discovered it, and I was like, motherfucker, I thought I fixed it. I woke up today. Nah, no, no, you didn't fix shit, motherfucker. That shit was still fucking popping off. 91 million goddamn writes in the last 2 days. Spiked like a motherfucker. You should go see my cloud functions. I had 71 million writes yesterday. Bro, I went into my cloud functions. I checked it. It was at 91 point, was gone like 30, like a minute, came back, it was 91.2 million. Like, how am I getting 100,000 writes in less than 2 minutes? God damn. It's popping off fucking like 2,000 writes a second or some shit. I don't know what the fuck. It's all back end stuff. It's all back end cloud functions. It doesn't have anything to do with the front end. It was a triggered fucking serverless loop. An on write command was writing a command, and or the read was reading it and writing straight back to the on write command, and it was just in a loop, and it was fucking get fucking costly, bro. And can't just say, build me a goddamn super duper website that's gonna function without fucking costing me a lot of goddamn money if I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. They don't do it like that. Sometimes I feel like I bit off more than I can fucking do. So I take out my teeth to accommodate it. Now, going across the motherfucking bridge, going to Missouri. I'm going to, now we're in Missouri. Now we in Missouri, moving in a hurry, all the way to Missouri. I'm in a hurry in Missouri. Do not worry. I spit it like a flurry, in a real hurry. Motherfucker, don't you know? I look at everything, even the fuck ups, as a learning lesson and a preparation for a level up. I don't know what I wrote. I got to go back and find out when the function what I did to cause the fucking loop this time. Because anytime I do a new deployment, I have to make sure that this deployment does not go against any other function that's going to fucking create a serverless loop. Motherfucker, I thought we had that remedied. But then I started doing some back end stuff again because I started deploying the recruiter pages for 501 and Big Murph. And when I did that, that's what it happened. And I don't know how or for who's it happened on because Bryce isn't live yet. Murph's live, but there's no action yesterday. So I have to figure it out. I'll figure it out. It cost me, but I shut it down. Now, if you go to the website right now, nothing might work except the scroll. I mean, as far as like writing and creating content, stuff like that, I think I have that temporarily disabled while I fucking patch up this fucking link. You know, I started doing this not knowing a goddamn thing about building a fucking website. You know, for somebody that's never fucking built a website before ever in their fucking life, I feel like, yes, this right here has been rather costly, but I feel like I'm handling business. I feel like I'm doing a damn good job for somebody that's never fucking built a website. I mean, fuck, I'm doing something right. If not, if anything, it's entertaining at least. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, 91 million rights in the last 2 days. Uh, every time you refresh the points, they were adjusting, and I noticed that, and it was doing it for every. I get so mad, bro. I be cussing like a motherfucker. My mom goes, "Are you talking to AI?" I'm like, "Motherfucker!" I be going ham up in that bitch, bro. Oh, my trolls would love to see me get mad for catching a fucking serverless trigger loop. Motherfucker, I get, woo! I get fucking, about to lose it. It just drove it just, hell yeah, it motherfucker. It's like, motherfucker, we don't, we could gauge some shit about some money, motherfucker. I hate motherfucking messing with my money. Fuck! I'm a broke dick motherfucker. I can't afford to be losing all that shit. The fuck wrong with y'all? Now I'm at another dispensary. These motherfuckers ain't got good routes. I'm gonna go to the motherfucking goddamn motherfucking gas station again. The only reason I didn't go back to that gas station, I ran through that shit quick as a motherfucker. And I ain't gonna spend that money, motherfucking money on that shit. I do a full fucking. Oh, I'm at another dispensary right now. Boom. Put you in my pocket early. Oh, god damn it. This motherfucking place don't open until 9 o'clock. I'm pissed off. I'm about to go, nah, fuck that shit. Just quit, bro. Just quit. Just quit. Can you imagine how much fucking money I would have if I fucking quit? It's just one of those days. Everything's fucked. God damn it, man. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ, man. Motherfucker, man. Cause the game done got me. I'm changed my way. Oh, fucking man. Oh. Don't do no bad shit. I don't do bad shit, bro. Come on. Can't worry about nobody on what they gotta say. If you ain't helping the movement, stay the fuck out the way. Cause today ain't the day. I promise y'all that right now. I went from moving at work to steady moving these crowds. God damn. What? No, I wasn't digging into carpet for us. What the fuck? Oh, fuck. I got to clean my car. I'll tell you that much. Dude, hey, I need somebody. I need somebody to go over to my website. I need somebody to go to my website right now and see if you can do anything. You shouldn't be able to make a post. You shouldn't be able to really do anything except what you could do before there was a fucking social media site on there. I mean, you'll be able to access it. You'll be able to listen to the radio. You'll be able to watch the videos. You can play games. You'll be able to do all that. But I'm talking about the social media aspect of earning points, writing, and creating and all that stuff. It's shut down, right? Huh? Can somebody go check that out for me, please? You could possibly be saving me fucking money so I don't have to fucking run home and fucking throw my computer against the wall. Hopefully, I dismantled that shit before I left. I tried to at least. Okay, so you can't post, so you can't claim points right now. All that shit's shut down. There's no posting. There's no points claiming. There's nothing writing right now. Okay, man. The system's pretty complex, man. It is because you'll do something. Let's say you create a post. Okay, when you create a post, what that does is that's a right. That sends a signal to my backend that a post has been created. Now that post has to be regenerated and posted. Okay, that's a write and a post. And once that's posted, you are awarded, it sends a write to the point system. The point system in turn it sends a write to the leaderboard to award points. Okay, those are functions and writes and reads that are happening in the back end of my cloud shell, on my cloud, my Google Cloud, Firebase Cloud functions. Those are writes. Those are things. Those are different functions that are firing writes and reads. And what happened is you create a profile, you get points. You adjust your profile, it's in a loop, and I don't know how how it's triggered a serverless loop, but somehow it has because something is writing to something that's writing directly back to the first write, and it's like looped, and it happens fast, meaning like a few hundred a second is how it's operating. Like nano speed type shit. And yesterday I fired off like 71 million writes. I'm at like 91.2 million writes. Um, and a write only costs 0.008 cents, 8,000th of a penny is what it costs for a write. But when you fire off 91 million of them, it gets into the hundreds of dollars. Learning comes with expense. I thought I learned my lesson the first time and locked it down. And I did, but then I started building again and didn't establish a fucking safe way of going about doing it. I need to figure out the safest way to add on to my build. Once my build, what I mean is the IP stack of a website. Once my build is safe and secure, once my build is safe and secure, and my backend is not firing. My backend's not firing. That sounds gay as fuck, bro. My backend's not firing fucking serverless trigger loops that are bleeding my bank account. Um, when I started building this shit, man, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I had an idea that I wanted to do something. Okay. I didn't fucking go to fucking computer school. I didn't fucking uh go to MIT. I probably could have if I would have never done drugs in my life and not gone to prison for fucking over 20 years. But you know what? Hindsight's 2020. You can't dwell on the what you could have, should have, would have done because I didn't. Now isn't that a shame? But let's place it in perspective. It cost me a few $100s. I shut it down. I can go back in, I can rebuild. I know what happened when I started adding the artists as recruiters and I started giving them their I had to rewire the back end in order to get them dialed in to where they could start getting their points and they could start getting their rates for what they did. And that got crossed crossed with my point system for the on create for the world feed for the social media site. And I've got to separate all these wires in my head to get it figured out so I can see where the fuck up occurred. So I can't. I'm dependent on AI to help me with with the writing of code. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to handwrite code, and I don't know what code taints other code. I need to know that if I'm writing to my rules have to cover every embed code that is affected by this one fucking command. If I have an on create in profiles, and that it has to be on the same page as any fucking reads in my fucking leaderboard. And my leaderboard has to have the same fucking back end and fucking logic as they all have to have the same logic. They all have to follow the same rules, the same principles. If this is true here, it has to be true here. You cannot cross paths, man. I'm getting fucked around, but I'm learning from it, and thankfully I'm learning when the site's still really young and there's not a whole lot of fucking people over there. Like this week, yeah, we've only had like 600 people on the website. That's cool. That's cool. I'm beautiful with that, man. I said it's gonna take 2 to 3 years before this shit takes off. I said it'd take 2 to 3 years. How you gonna fucking build something and expect fucking success immediately? You can't. You didn't get it fucking. It didn't take you fucking. It didn't take. You didn't fucking lose everything you fucking spent on drugs over fucking night. It took a while to lose everything. It's gonna take a while to get everything back. It'll take a while to build up what you're trying to build. I knew when last year I said it's gonna take me 2 to 3 years before I probably see a profit, and I'll probably stub my toe a bunch on the fucking way. It'll probably cost me a lot of fucking money, but you know what? I ain't begging nobody else for it. It ain't nobody else's, except the companies. And if it's going to cost us to fucking build something greater later, then so be it. We're working on it. I'll fucking, I'll fucking shut the website down for a few days. I've been running it and working it every goddamn day for the last fucking 6.5 months. Not one day off. Y'all think, oh, he goes live all the time. Motherfucker, when I'm not live, I am on that computer working on shit, trying to make that website look good and function. I want every trigger, everything working. When you tap something, I want it to play. When you tap something, I want it to take you to that link. I don't want shit to crash at all. Call me a local if you want. I'm a fucking perfectionist trying to fucking do something nobody else is doing. Fuck, I'm pissed off. I got a headache right here. See this right here? It's twitching. Fucking dispensary ain't open. Po ass shit. I'm about to go over here to the motherfucking gas station and buy some of their THI. THCI. Ass shit. Back end fire. Yeah, motherfucker, back end fire. The back end's been firing. I I iterate my website. FAFO1, if you guys aren't familiar with it, it's FAFO100radio.com. I iterate daily. I'm building stuff, adding stuff, and trying to get the bells and whistles attached to it. So when people get there, like, damn, this is a bad motherfucker. Hell yeah, I support this. You know what I'm saying? Despite the owner being a crazy, extravagant motherfucker, eccentric son of a bitch, I still think this is some dope ass shit. So in order to do that, I work on it diligently every fucking day, building stuff, writing stuff, trying to get code organized to where shit's firing, people are getting paid, shit's getting around. I'm able to track fucking movement so fucking the artists know their onboarding is working, And in the process of starting the onboarding, I had to, okay. I experienced a serverless trigger loop a couple months ago when I started the point system. I developed a leaderboard point system to where if you create content, you are awarded points. The points go on a leaderboard, and you climb the leaderboard in placement. Okay, and good concept, good fucking uh, uh fantasy league type of concept. You know, you're on the leaderboard, people can see their position, they can fight for position by getting more involved. Right? It creates engagement loops. It's fucking fun. Fucking helps the artist. I mean, it serves a lot of purpose. So I get this going. But little do I know is that what I was doing and what I started doing again. It's my fault. It's my fault. I smoked too much fucking rosin. I'm not organized. Fucking all over the fucking place. If I got an idea, I'll run with it. Open up a page and just start going with my idea, not realizing that I need to start a new fucking conversation. I need to have things in folders so the AI that I'm using doesn't mix shit up. Because what I'm doing is with Chat GPT, and I'm sure everybody has it by now. With Chat GPT, you can have all different kinds of conversations going on. You know, you'll start a new chat, new chat, new chat, new chat. Well, I got about 500 chats in my Chat GPT. All right. And each one concerning different aspects of the website and different build prospect aspects. Right. So what I was doing was I would get an embed code for a page, like let's say my profile page. I'd get an embed code to create my profile page. And that is occurring in one chat. And then I'll start another chat and go over here and talk to this chat about creating code for another page to do a different type of function. And what I was failing to do was cross-referencing the previous pages and previous codes to make sure they were all compatible and weren't creating any serverless trigger loops and writing into one another and costing me a lot of money. Well, I figured out that that's what I was doing. That's where my money was costing, where it was costing me. So we locked down a way to where future rights were not going to impede other rights. Everything was going to have to be true for it to process, for it to be loaded, for it to be deployed, or the deployment would stop. And what that means is when you're trying to write a function or add a function into your index.js in your cloud shell, and you're trying to add something, you have to deploy. Every time you add something, you have to deploy it. Right. And what we had hardwired into it is that if you deploy this and it goes against a previous write, right, it won't deploy. And then you have to figure out, oh, where does it mess up at? Okay, right here, this line right here conflicts with this over here. So we got to change it to where it's compatible, to where it reads as true. You know, so we had that down. We had that. We locked that in. I patched up the leak and I hardwired it to where I hardwired the rules to, well, I changed the rules, not realizing that it was going to change those rules as well. Because I thought I told ChatGPT, whenever I change any rules, do not alter the previous rules if it doesn't, if it's not compatible with the new rules. Figure out what we got to do to make it function as previously was, not the new function, because the new function will fuck up something else on the other side. I didn't do that. When I started adding Big Murph and 501 Brides and Supreme Lyric and other artists into the back end as recruiters so they could start earning recruiter points to earn their money, um, I changed the rules and it changed the permissions. And when it changed the permissions, it started allowing this serverless trigger loop to start firing again. That's the best way to explain it. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way I can explain it, or the best way that I can even understand what is happening. So I had to lock down everything. I had to delete the on command creates all the functions that could possibly fucking cause a write or a read unexpectedly. I had to sever those functions. I had to delete those functions. So I had to delete 22 functions just before I left the house to go get some rosin because my head's fucking throbbing too hard. And I deleted all those functions. Now, when you go onto the website, you can't comment, you can't create a post. All that shit stopped right now. The leaderboard stopped. It's gonna be. I'm gonna get it back up. Don't trip. Don't even worry. But next time when I get it back up, I'm gonna make sure that I have all my recruiters in line to where I'm not gonna be going back in the. I gotta lock down. This gay again. Gay again. I gotta lock down the back end. You know what I'm saying? I gotta lock down the back end And the back end is, the functions, the index, the shit that the brains, the shit that makes the whole fucking system work and read and write and make what makes a computer actually, and what makes a fucking site actually function. Because my website is a lot more than a static site. Static sites are like ones that you can just scroll and read stuff and look at stuff and click a link and it'll take you here to more stuff to look at and read. My website is totally interactive. It performs functions and reads and writes. It's a complete ecosystem. And it's fucking crazy that a motherfucking former fucking convict crackhead could even build something like this to begin with. I mean, fucking serious, bro. I'm not even fucking bullshit. It's fucking fucks my mind up. But it's just a glorified playlist. Okay, it's a glorified fucking playlist. I'll let you call it, man. You guys call it so good. I don't know if it's necessarily like that. I mean, I could see that type of outlook about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite all the code for the world feed, the leaderboard, the profile, sign up, the recruiter pages, and get the rules, the storage rules, and the functions index.js all on the same page, all crossed off to where everything's going to be okay, functional, and get it loaded and deployed, and deploy that. And then after that's deployed, I'm gonna lock my final deployment, man. And here's what I need to do: is get my fourth recruiter on board and just go with that for a couple months and not run any new deployments. Once the points are firing back again, I started. What caused me to notice it is yesterday I went to show an example of how you can get points from creating content, and I had 997 points, and then I went and made the post, and it took me from 997 down to 992. It took away points instead of giving me points. So I said, "Hold up, AI." I said, "Motherfucker, what just happened there?" Blah blah blah. And then I started digging into what was going on, and found out that motherfucking my points claim was reading points claims from two different sources. You know, the one source has got to be true. It's got to be true for one source. And my rules overwrote that fucking command, overwrote that simple fucking rule. And but I didn't know. I'm not. I don't perceive any opinion as hate. But I didn't understand what you said at all. The I'm not into paying for a computer to echo my conversations back at me and convince me to purchase more stuff I don't need. That's not what that's not what fucking ChatGPT does to me at all. I think you're making an assumption about its functionality, and because that don't make no sense. I'm not into paying for a computer to echo my conversations back at me and convince me to purchase more stuff I don't need. echo my conversations back at me and convince me to purchase stuff I don't need. I'm trying to figure out the echo my conversations back at me aspect. When I ask ChatGPT specific stuff, it doesn't echo it back at me. It gives me answers and results. It's basically like a fucking walking, talking Wikipedia on in that aspect. But echo my conversations back at me and convince me to purchase shit I don't need. ChatGPT has never once convinced me to go out and buy anything. That in fact, it tells me how to get around with and cut corners. As a matter of fact, to say you really don't need to go out and purchase this. I can teach you how to get it for free. It's really like that. I mean, ChatGPT is a fucking amazing tool, an amazing tool. You know what I mean? And if you use it as a tool, and yeah, I'll cross reference. I've got Claude AI, I've got Gemini, I've got Perplexity, I've got Grok. I've got 6 different AI and software engines on my telephone. I don't just totally depend on one robot telling me where to spend my money. Uh, but I just didn't really understand the whole. I'm not into letting a compute AI echo my conversations back at me. That's the part I'm trying to figure out. I don't get it. Gotcha. You have to. It's like I'm not into letting. I guess I'm just looking at it too hard, man. I'm not into paying for a computer to echo my conversations back at me and convince me to purchase more stuff I don't need. I don't look at it I don't ask ChatGPT to be my Amazon companion and go scrolling with and ask and offer me suggestions on what I should be buying. I guess it depends on what you're looking at it for. What you want to get out of it. Because some people just want to know how to make a stupid looking meme and or make a stupid song. Some that's what the limitations that their ideas. It's like AI is so powerful. It's as powerful as your ideas. If you got fucking amazing ideas, it can help you bring them to life. I've got amazing ideas with FAFO 100, and I'm so thankful that I've got AI to help me bring it to life. I wouldn't have been able to fucking build a fucking engaging social media platform that awards participants with a point system. I would have. Where the fuck am I going to start? You know what I mean? I think, yeah, it's all dependent on what your goal is. You know, Chat GPT can do. You can take screenshots of every single one of your videos, every single one of your videos that you've ever posted. Take a screenshot of every single one, upload every single one, ChatGPT, and it'll break everything down. It'll tell you what thumbnail does the best, what time you should post, what content does better than what, and you probably already got an idea of what you do best with, but it'll break it down and dial it in even tougher. Motherfucking just simple fucking suggestions of fucking increased engagement and increased visibility and the algorithm. It's been working for me. I use suggestions all the time. I certainly do. And I've been averaging I had 365 new subscribers this month. And for a channel with under 1,700 subs, that's not bad. I'm not a big channel, but I'm using suggestions offered by ChatGPT to increase engagement and grow, and I've been doing it for the last few months, and I've gotten 1,000 subs since then. Oh, that's been hey, no, yeah, AI is totally fucking badass, totally badass. It's a data processor. The more information you have, the better it can render. and give you answers that you're looking for. It's not a regurgitator. And yeah, and it will have a tendency to try to tell you what you want to hear. But if you have a contextual relationship with ChatGPT and an understanding of don't sugarcoat shit, give me the fucking worst case scenarios, it will function and give you your doomsday predictions as opposed to fucking gassing you up and making you feel like a superstar. And there's other AI engines that have no personality quirks at all, that are just straight raw data, that don't fuck around with emotions and egos and fucking trying to pacify the user. Some just give to you straight. Here's the data. You input the numbers, it'll crunch the numbers, and it'll give you a result, tell you what you're working there. And that's what I like, especially about Perplexity is no frills. It's not going to say you got $1 billion corporation on your hands like ChatGPT will. You know what I'm saying? ChatGPT will try to gas you up, make you feel like you're the fucking best thing since fucking cinnamon toast. Well, I don't know what the fuck, but that's why you got to fucking balance it and fucking come back to earth, hit yourself in the head with some perplexity. It'll knock you back down. No, it's not $1 billion corporation yet. It's worth about 200 grand. Chill out. It'll chill your ass out. Exactly. Tools are tools. Yeah. Yeah. Tools are tools. But you've seen a lot more than ChatGPT than just through my channel. The others, everybody's using it. They just don't talk about it as openly as I do. You know, and if they're not, they should be. Any content creator that is looking to do anything in an algorithmically controlled environment, they better be using AI to fucking get some hints on how to fucking get over on it. You know what I'm saying? How to work it. There's a bunny rabbit. Come here, buddy. He ain't coming here. He's under the car. He's under the car. He's under the car. He's under the car. I'm gonna go in here and they ain't gonna have my goddamn rosin. I'm gonna be motherfucker. No, they're gonna have my rosin. They gonna have my rosin. I'll be going to Michigan. I'll tell you what I like about ChatGPT and helping me with building my website is that as it's giving me code, inside the code, there's HTML is a type of web building system that deals with certain aspects of CSS, style, script, body, function, and all these different aspects of code I'm learning about. And the cool thing is that ChatGPT doesn't just write the code and give it to you. It explains each part that it's writing and tells you what its functionality is and why it's doing that and what it is and where it goes. Now, What I still have difficulty with is going in and fixing code inside the body of it, like going to one section and finding dysfunction and finding that little patch and taking that out and replacing it. I still haven't gotten good at that because I'll add a period, because if you space at the end of something, it'll add a period that's not supposed to be there, and bro, it should just fuck code up. So, I haven't really got. So I usually tell ChatGPT I need if it's going to be in an embed code that's for a page, I need the entire code. You know what I'm saying? Not just a little piece that's inside it, because it tries to give me pieces. I've tried to do it over and over, and I've fucked it up each time, and it's ended up having to give me the entire embed code, which it can do. It's like no skin off its back. But sometimes when you have, what I did start learning how to do is separate the HTML, the script, and the style and the script. Okay. You got the HTML, which is the part that has the div, the division. And then after that, you have a section that's all style, and it'll have style to style in two brackets. And then below the style brackets, you have the script brackets. And then it'll go from script, and then everything inside the script is the function, is how it was, what works inside your system. And then script to script, and it closes with another bracket. And I've learned how to, you could just give me the entire script, or you can give me the entire style, or you can give me the entire HTML, but you can't just give me two lines out of the function inside the style and tell me to go in there and find that motherfucker, because it all looks the same to me. The only thing I can really distinguish between is where the brackets start each section. Those are a lot more discernible than a lot of the other parts inside the code, because that's just a lot of numbers and letters and shit that I can't make out that shit. It looks like Greek to me. You know what I mean? Do I sound crazy? Do I sound like I just crashed out locale right now? Because you motherfuckers are fucking killing me, bro. Uh, yeah, there it is. What I gotta say, it's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But it teaches me. I'm learning because it'll explain what things do. And I'm telling you right now, 6.5 months into building this thing, I've learned more in this crash course of study than I probably could in any college computer course in a couple years. I guarantee that I could go into a freshman or sophomore computer class, or web designer class at a community college here, and kick ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty confident in that. That I'm not saying I'm a post grad or anything like that, but like a first or second year computer design student, I'm pretty sure I can hang. I can hang with, because I've been spent the last fucking 6 months learning every day about stuff. You know, Now I can't complete wraps and styles and get deep off into the UI, but I know what UI is. I know what UX is. I know what different functions are. You know what I'm saying? I know this. It's time to go in here and do this. ICOG, I'm going in too. Hold up, let me shut off my car. I mean, I'm not even really. It's just here's the thing. You can use AI. You can use AI to help you make a fucking diss track against somebody, if that's the extent of your ideas that you want to use it for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're only restricted by our limitations of mind, where our minds can take us, what you can think of. Can AI do? Look here, man. I didn't know I was going to start fucking building a website like this until I asked ChatGPT, "Hey, can you help me write code to build a website on Weebly?" And he says, "Oh, yeah, sure." I said, "Oh, really?" And closed mouth don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? Closed mouth don't get fed. If you ain't ready to question authority. If you ain't ready to ask questions, and you're only limited by the extent of what you can think of, the extent of if you got a creative mind and you can think of stuff, learn it, fucking go with it, and jump off the fucking cliff and fly, motherfucker. You got to take that leap. It's a leap of faith of fucking knowing that I can build something great, and I'm gonna stumble and I'm gonna fall, and there's gonna be days I piss up because I got a fucking trigger loop that fucking just cost me $365, and move on. learn where you fucked up at. Now I know that each build, each backend, each time I deploy something, each backend right, I need to create a folder. What I need to do is go into Codex and never mind. Slow down, slow down. There's jackrabbits all over the place. I see like three of them. Slow down. You're under a lot of pressure right now. You're under a lot of pressure right now. You got a lot of ideas. You see it. You got a vision. Stuff's working. Stuff's working. I mean, this the last couple weeks, people were gaining points. Mel and Rachel and Honey and all of us were over there. You can create content. You can get points. All that's fire. That's all that's fire. What happened was I started onboarding Big Murph and 501 Bryce, and I started writing their collections in the back end and deploying new functions in order to incorporate their landing pages. That's where it fucked up at. Okay, I know what happened. That's where it fucked up at. When I created Big Murph's landing page and I created 501 Bryce's landing page, I must have fucking overwrote rules that stopped, hard stopped the fucking trigger loops from occurring. Okay, now I know that I can. I stopped it. Okay, I did a hard stop. Fucking, I shut down and deleted all the on write commands that could cost me money. Okay, so I did that, and it still cost me a few $100s, but I did that. Uh, I'm just so glad I don't have 10,000 people on my website right now because that right there would have cost me fucking thousands of dollars. Um, and this is a beta, I mean, I'm 6 months in, iterating every single day from somebody that's never built a website before in their fucking life. Yeah, you're gonna have fucking fuck ups, and setbacks and confusions and fucking headaches and everything that goes along with fucking trying to achieve your fucking dreams. Well, dreams come with headaches. Oh, but I'm doing it. I'm building this shit, baby. I'm doing it. Hell yeah, I'm so fucking happy. I'm so happy. I'm so stressed. I got so much pressure on me, man. Not every day somebody puts a lot of fucking money in your hand and says, make it pop. You know what I mean? Ah, I can do it though. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Not every day, somebody comes, you know what, man? I've been watching you fucking do this for a while. I got the money. Let me see the numbers. They want to see the true numbers. They want to sit down at the computer and go in the back end and look at everything to make sure that I'm not fucking showing screenshots of all the what scam analytics. Y'all talk about the scam analytics that I got. No, there ain't no scam going on, bro. Ain't no scam going on at all. But now I got a lot of responsibility. Before I was just fucking building FAFO 100, Uncle Dub's crazy ass idea. Now I'm building FAFO 100 Media, a fucking business that's got thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars invested in it right now. And FYI, no, it wasn't Roots' money. I'm under pressure. If this is just my money to play around with, there wouldn't be no kind of pressure. I'm under pressure to fucking perform, under pressure to fucking get shit right. I got to get this fucking ambulance on the road. I got to fucking get the fucking everything going, bro. I want to fucking hit SEC games this year. I want to be tailgating. I want to fucking hit parks, fucking state fairs, county fairs, uh, uh, all that, man. Price of diesel gas is $17,000 a gallon. the Fuhrer, I mean the president's fucking uh going off the fucking deep end and egomaniac fucking uh decisions. I'm gonna go in here and dispensary and get my shit. I'm staying outside of the dispensary talking to y'all. I got a medical card over here, so I can get a little bit of a discount. Hey, what's that? Oh. I'm right at the work here anyway. I'll probably get $20 cheaper. I was just at the terrace over there in Alton. Yeah. And but hell, they had this jam. They didn't have no real rosin, just straight rosin. Really? Yeah. I hope you guys. We do. We got rosin. We got lime resin. We have. I love good rosin. I just do rosin. Yeah. We got a couple things rosin. All right. Oh, I don't know. Concentrates. Road. Road. Oh. I, I, need my metaphor. Yeah, it's all right.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
It'll be 60 on the side.
You keep change.
Thank you.
I don't need to. Oh, I'm good. Thanks a lot.
Need to take a receipt with you.
I need to.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll take it. Have a good day.
Hey, Jerry, thanks for that road. There you go, man.
Yeah, I had to get some.
Have a good one.
All right. Like, what am I gonna do? Bring it back? Well, you need to fucking take the receipt, bro. You gotta take the receipt. It's fucking a mandatory thing around here. Look at this. High tech boxes with hinges and shit. Sometimes I marvel at the packaging at some of these fucking places with their, man, you are really getting the packaging make it perfect, but the fucking inside's still fucking mids. You know what I'm saying? I think the prettier the fucking dispensary package is, the fucking weaker the fucking shit is. They got to make it look all high tech to take away from the fact that it's just some average shit. You know what I mean? Oh, but I got it from the dispensary. You know what I'm saying, motherfucker? Get the fuck what you got from the Look at this, all fucking presentation like it's your fucking wedding ring looking ass. You know what I'm saying? Dear. Oh, you shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? That's how I greet my girlfriend from the airport when she comes home. She better bring home some good stuff. Allison, if you're watching, you better bring some good home. Oh, I'm going to Michigan this week. Watch this. Ah. Bro, it's got a foil lid on it. This must be some high tech shit. This probably some garbage, bro. Bro, let me just take this shit back in right now. Say no, all this shit just looks too fucking good. Look, it and it's just it's cushioned inside that motherfucker. Oh, velvet and shit, bro. Look, fits in there snug. Now watch this. Stamped foil. Come on, man. How much that cost? I'm excited, aren't you? Ooh, I'm excited like a motherfucker. Hold up. This got foil on it. Look at that. I can just that's a furl. I can just put that furl right back on there. That's what I do. Is I just put the furl right back on there. I'll do it. I know what I'll do. I'll take this off like this. Take a big old chunk out of it. Put the furl back on there. Put it back in the box. Go back inside. Say, hey, you know what? This is the wrong kind. No, I didn't open check. Look, and they'll see the furl still back on that motherfucker. And I'll say, no, give me the other brand. I'll come back out with it. Ooh, that's some fucking white trash, scandalous shit, bro. Love it. Love it. Hold up. You know what? The dude that came out before me, he's still sitting over in his car too. He's rolling a joint. I can tell. I can see. I can tell he's rolling a joint. The dude right next to me. The dude right next to me is rolling a joint. He's right next to me. Old black dude. He's over here rolling a joint. My window's rolled down. Hold up. Oh, it's got a hair in it. That's probably a cat hair or one of my pubic hairs. Still there. Hold up. Come here. Okay. There it goes. Look at this high tech ancient antique lighter. Look at that. All motherfucking copper. Huh? Swiss precision. Look at the mechanics. Like it's a watch. I'm going to take a hit of this, and I'm not going to drive immediately because I don't want to drive impaired. No, not yet. And don't bring up a bad subject right now. Don't bring up no bad subject right now. This shit cost me a few $100 yesterday. Looking kind of sexy, ain't I? Yeah. God damn it, bro. Oh hell. My dick trying to get high. My motherfucking dick trying to get high. My dick like, hold on, let me hit that. What the fuck? God damn it. My dick like, hold on. That shit look fire. Let me try that. God damn it. Fucking Jesus. Yo. Okay. Where the hell? There it is. I was looking for the lid. That's that one hitter quitter, bro. That's that one hitter quitter. That's that one hitter quitter right there. I don't need to hit it, get him. Don't even hit it, get him. I can just chill. I'm just fucking. Shit got me a little delirious. Like I said, I wasn't gonna drive for a minute because I'm so inebriated right now. I would be driving under the influence, and we don't want to do that because there might be school kids walking around. So we'll just sit here and enjoy the moment. Pretty nice, ain't it? I know you love me. I know you do. You wouldn't watch as much as you do. That's facts. That's why you always come through. You can say you hate me, but do you really? Do you really? You know, I've I realize this. If I don't like something, let's say you, right? What's up, baby? Ooh, girl. Yeah, you see. Whew, my baby. Looking sexy for my girl and shit. See that? Yo, yeah. You remember that, don't you? Yeah, all that. Everybody hates your baby, buddy. They don't even think that's funny. They say he's such a fucking creep, cringe. Oh my god. I gotta clean my fucking car, bro. I gotta get some armor all. I found my motherfucking title and the bill of sale. Yes, motherfucker. Oh, whoa, oh well. My fucking cousin's supposed to come and get this shit back on the run. I'm at the dispensary. Bro, hey, Allison, I love you, baby. I woke up this morning in fucking distress, pissed the fuck off, lost money. It cost me again. Fired trigger loops. Triggered a serverless loop, is what happened. We triggered a serverless loop that ended up costing a lot of money. Uh, More money than it's costing before. Because before, when it happened, it was a couple months ago, we didn't have as many active users doing what they're doing now, and now we got a lot more people in the system that are in on the leaderboard. And what was happening, it was rights were going to every single leaderboard number. So every time you refreshed it, it would not just refresh and change Rachel's numbers. It changed mine, Mel's, everything. Everybody's numbers was getting rewritten and every time somebody refreshed, every time anyone refreshed it from anywhere in the world, everyone's rights were getting rewritten. So that's 100 different fucking rights for everyone each time somebody did anything. You know what I'm saying? So it ended up costing, it ended up costing a little bit of money, man. Uh, over a couple hundred, but not over four or three and a half. It cost some money. Um, I got the entire system shut down right now. I had to fucking delete a lot of functions um, to sever the bleeding, the artery that, bro, I'm to stop the bleeding because it, yeah, cool. Quit fucking with my girlfriend, man. It's fucking Gary Allison. Quit fucking with my girlfriend saying sorry you can't answer. And you can answer my woman when she asks you a motherfucking question. She is the queen commander, motherfucker. Understand that. She is the second in command. She has a question. It's on demand. You don't tell her, Plantain, ask me again. I'll tell you the same. Motherfucker, identify yourself. This is a virus account. I'm not real. No, hell no. Fuck that shit. It's Gary Allison. Security brief. She's like, who are y'all be trolling each other and shit? That's stupid. And I got everybody, all my wrenches are all trolls that hate me. I found that out. Everybody, no, in fact, everybody watching right now doesn't. No one, none, not one of you motherfuckers fucking likes me. Every single one of y'all are out to get me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, everybody hates me. Makes me want to masturbate. I gotta love myself. If nobody else does, shit. That was a play on loving self. You know, get it? I don't need to jack off. I got a girlfriend. She goes, I want to watch you jack off one time because I want to see it bust. I want to see it bust. I was like, all right. So I started banging on that motherfucking thing. Bow, 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 bow. I get ready to bust. I get up and come. Look. I go, here I come, here I come. She did this. She done blocked her whole head and shit. You know what I'm saying? Went straight under the fucking covers, ducking, eyes closed and shit. I'm like, well, what the fuck you do that for? You said my shit just went, yeah, boom. I was like, right, I was getting ready and then boom, right there. Fucking, I was gone. Thanks for blowing my cover. Thanks for blowing my cover. Yeah. Covered up on a motherfucker. I guess she thought there was gonna be some fucking projectiles firing at fucking high rates of speed or something. She's gonna get hit in the face or some shit. I was like all the way across the bed. Oh shit! Like what the fuck are you gonna do? How you gonna see something if you fuck got your eyes closed, your fucking head covered or some shit? What the fuck? What the hell did I just wake up to? It's early morning. You're at 7 o'clock land over there, huh? I just had to sit outside a dispensary and wait for it to open because I got such a fucking headache. But hopefully we stopped. Well, we have to. Right? We had to have. And I got to figure out why it happened and what we have to do to prevent it from happening again, like immediately. Uh, my cousin said he was going to come over to the ambulance and help get it started, take a look at it and see what it needed. I said, you know any diesel mechanics that can work on it? He goes, yeah, me. I'm like, okay, come on over there. I mean, I know when it happened. I know how it happened. I'm I had a similar situation happen a couple months ago, and what I did was I uh I just realized I put the pants on and I got the blowout in the ball sack. I got the jeans on, I got the blowout. I just had my hand down here and I just felt the hole. Scratched my ball real quick. And no, I know what happened, and I know how it happened. So now I just got to lock it down, rebuild, prevent any fucking serverless loops from rendering, and deploy it again. And I'm wondering if I should hold different aspects like the recruiters in a different thing than FAFO Social and have their own project. I'm gonna have to ask when I get back because right now I have the recruiters, FAFO recruiters, which is Murph and 501 Price is really the artists that are onboarding people to the website. I have it mixed in with the FAFO Social, and the FAFO Social is the leaderboard and the profile creates and it's all got to be tied. That's all got to be tied in. So I guess so. It's just got to be wired right. I added on the FAFO recruiters and started assigning them rules, and it contradicted the previous rules that were hard stopping any serverless loops from occurring. And I found myself back into that situation. Now I remedy that situation and don't get myself back in there because anytime I try to add a new function to my index.js, I'm going to have to make sure it's compatible. And I didn't do that. And it's my fault. And I learned from my mistakes. But now, 6 months into it, I know what I fucked up at and I know how to fix it. And I'm confident we can do this. Thank you. No, sir. Can I get the number 2 with a large sweet tea and I'll round up? All right. Yeah. You are the dumbest human I ever heard of. Okay. Sure. Serverless, Robin. Yeah, serverless and solventless. Serverless and solventless. I know what I gotta do, man. Fucking tell me what I gotta do. I know when I go back and fucking hardwire the fucking rules back to the way it was, and I include and add the. What I have to do is I have to make it easier to include onboard recruiters without having to go back into my functions index.js every single fucking time. I shouldn't have to go back into my backend just to add a new landing page and a new recruit. I should be able to build front end stuff that falls right into the back end. That sounded fucked up, didn't it? Yeah, front end stuff falls right into the back end. But if you know how to build a website, you know what I'm talking about. Uh, Front end functionality, meaning I can go to Weebly and build a landing page and assign it to an artist, give him a QR code, hide it from navigation to where it's only accessible through his portal, and then take that landing page URL and give it to AI to write an embed code that I can put on that page that will write straight to the back end, alerting it of its new onboard. You know what I mean? Without having to go into the back end repeatedly each time I have to add a new. That's what I guarantee I can do that. I guarantee I'll be able to do that. I have to work it like that. We'll find out. Yep. Okay. Hey, and what I mean by this is your functions index JS is in the back end of your cloud in your Firebase. It pretty much handles all the brains and functions. Thanks. You too. It pretty much handles all the brains and functions of what you have going on your website. Your commands and your reads and writes and whatnot. That being said, when you go to, let's say an artist comes to me and says, "Hey man, I want to be a recruiter, right? I want to be a recruiter and I want to be able to, have my own landing page to where when people scan my QR code, they go to my landing page and I get credit for it, right?" Here's what I do. I go to Weebly, and in Weebly, I go to create page, and I get a standard page. I create a standard page, and I name it this artist landing page. Uh, and then I publish it. Then I go to the live site, and I get the URL of the published page, and I go into ChatGPT, and I say, write me a landing page embed code. And the landing page embed code for that artist is going to contain tracking specs to uh, follow the user that comes in through that portal. So it'll attach a code to the end of that user's UID. As soon as they come into the system through that portal, that code will get attached. Say that came in through that artist, so that artist gets credited. That's an onboarding point system right there. Well, when I implemented those functions with that and I rewrote the index.js, it fucked up the previous index.js that was hardwired not to do stuff that would create a trick that would create a serverless loop. Well, I overrode a function and didn't keep the same rules true. And that being said, I need to hardwire the functions JS to be able to take on new recruit landing pages, have space for them. Like at any time a new landing page is built through the front end of Weebly, I need to have an embed code on that landing page that will send a message back to the Firebase backend telling it this is a new landing page, incorporated in with the rules and functions that are already in the functions JS, the index.js. You're the dumbest person I've ever fucking seen in my entire life. No, I didn't wipe my ass with this, but I did a lot of fucking clay work, fucking in a dusty garage yesterday, and paint, and fucking airbrushing and stuff. And I woke up and didn't shower because we had our electricity was off all night. My electricity went off during my live stream and stayed off all night until like fucking 6 o'clock this morning. It was all pitch dark. Bro, the trailer park was wild. I was opening the door and looking out. It was black all over the place. The whole trailer park was fucking dark all night long. And our electricity didn't come on until like 6. And when it finally did, and I grabbed my computer and I seen that fucking, how I was losing money on those rights on the fucking in my shell. I ain't even took a shower yet. You're looking at a man with unscrubbed balls. I know I still look good, but still. I know you've often wondered, man, I wonder what Dove looks like when he doesn't scrub his nuts with a loofah sponge. Well, here you got it. Out of everything, out of the entire experience of what I'm going through, is the learning curve when when comprehension dawns on me. It's like a drug. When I'm finally in, when I get confused trying to fucking figure shit out, because contrary to popular belief, what I'm doing is a lot more than just asking AI to build something for me. Um, and sometimes it's overwhelming and gets confusing, especially for somebody that's never fucking studied fucking computer build at all. And when something when I finally comprehend something, when I'm like, okay, I get this, it falls into place, bro. That's so fucking cool. That's dope. Learning is fucking like a good fucking high, especially when you got a brain that has been fucking under exercised for so long. And I wonder where I would be in life if I would have exercised my brain at the peak of my potential as a child when before drugs started getting my way. You never know. But you know what? I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be right now. You can't dwell on what you could have, should have, and would have done. That's imponderable, but it's not a fucking. It's not a. You can't question it. Is pondering questioning? Ponder that real quick. Is pondering questioning? Oh, really? Who's it? Who is it? Anybody famous? Got any famous? What's up, Joe? How you doing? Hey, got any famous ghosts there? God damn it, man! I have to ask ChatGPT, can we create the functions index.js to allow front end creates on landing pages that will automatically be wired in to the back end so we don't have to open up and redeploy index.js functions once they're safe and not triggering any serverless loops? That's the question. You know what I found out about AI? The better you know how to prompt, the better you know how to phrase a question, the better results you're going to get. And I gotta fucking step up my prompting game. Maybe I should take a prompting course. I'll be prompting Allison. Allison, I'm going to need for you to rub in the lower quadrant of my of the neck shoulder area, right up in here, with 57 pounds of amplified hand pressure at a rate of at to be giving Allison straight AI prompts because Allison just I think she likes to rub my back with one hand so she can just look at her phone and she'll forget what she's doing over here. She's like in the same spot for like 5 minutes. Like, Allison, get off my earlobe. Move around a little bit. She's like, I hate coming up the street when cars are coming after me, bro, because I get that paranoid and I want to get out of their way. I'm over here hugging the fucking side of the road, about to go off in a ditch. That school bus has been there a while. I wonder if it works. Take on a fleet. I said, wait till we get this ambulance up and going and fucking doing the damn thing. Guess what? We could get a fleet of motherfucking ambulances, half-old ambulances, EMTs, emergency music technician. Pull it up on your ass, boy. Uh-huh. He can't be around kids. I know who you are, foul ass motherfucker. All right. Y'all remember the question I gotta ask? I do. Mm-hmm. Oh, how's everybody doing, man? I see you in the building, Johnny. What's happening? I'm gonna tell Tiffany hit me up. What the fuck you mean? Tell my woman to hit you up, motherfucker. This is what I gotta ask. This is what I need to ask you. Hold up. Okay, this is what I need to ask you. What I figure out happened is we went back into the function slash index.js and started rewriting the index.js, and we didn't follow the rules before that prevented us from creating serverless loops. When we started creating the landing pages for Big Murph and 501 Bryce. Now, what I want to ask you is, can we create the index.js to where we do not have to go back into the index.js to create new landing pages for future artists that we onboard as recruiters? I want to be able to have an index.js that stays intact, that doesn't fire serverless loops that cost me money. And I want to be able to go in the front end, create a Weebly landing page, and then give you the URL code to where you can create an embed code for that landing page that will automatically be accepted by the established index.js, so we do not have to go into the index.js repeatedly making new ones and fucking up. Can we do that? Yes, you can absolutely do that. Yeah. The key is designing your backend functions to be dynamic and scalable from the start. Instead of hard coding logic for each recruiter or landing page, you create a generalized function. Yeah. For example, if you want to track QR scans or referrals for any future artist, you store the artist's data in Firestore or database. The function then checks which artist ID or referral code is passed when triggered and handles it dynamically. No new code edits needed. This way, once the function is stable and loop protected, you won't have to touch the back end every time you add a new artist. On the front end, you'll just configure each new landing page to pass the right identifier, like the artist's ID to the already built function. In short, yes, we can architect this so you don't have to keep diving back into the index file. Okay, now here's what I want to ask, because I'm curious as to why this cost me money again, because we nipped it in the butt previously. And my only idea is that when we created the new landing pages and added the new functions, and for the recruiters, for the FAFO recruiters, we forgot to hardwire against a serverless loop. Is this what happened? And if not, tell me exactly what happened and why I just lost several $100s. What likely happened is that one or more of your new functions were inadvertently writing to a Firestore collection that another function was already launching. This created a feedback loop. A write triggered a function, which then made another write, causing the function to run again. Each cycle multiplied the writes and function invocations, and because cloud functions and Firestore writes cost money beyond free limits, this loop quickly drove up cost. Even if you previously had protections, a new functional path might have bypassed. In short, the loop wasn't fully guarded. That's why you lost money. It was a runaway chain reaction of writes and function calls. Next time, we'll ensure every function is idempotent and loop protected. No surprises. I thought we had everything idempotent before. So when we added the new functions, we didn't make sure that they were. Exactly. The original setup may have had protections, but when new functions were introduced, like for new recruiter landing pages, those protections weren't applied consistently. Without ensuring each new function was idempotent and couldn't retrigger the chain, the loop potential came back. In other words, the oversight was not applying the same safety principles to the new functions. Going forward, every new function needs that same level of care before deployment, no exceptions. Can you remember that, or will I have to inform you of that every time?
I've got that locked in, so you won't have to remind me. Every time we talk functions, I'll keep idempotency and loop proofing front and center. We'll keep your costs predictable and your back end under control.
You think you can keep my girlfriend's back end under control?
I'm just here to help with the technical side of things.
Oh,
I'll leave the personal stuff to you and her.
okay.
But hey, if we keep your back end running smoothly, you'll have more time for the rest of life.
I'm trying to get hers to run smoothly.
Relationships like back end systems take thoughtful attention. Just like with your code, a bit of care, communication, and prevention goes a long way. And hey, while I'm pretty good with loops and triggers, you've got the human side covered.
All righty then.
I'm glad we've got everything sorted out. If anything else pops up, you know where to find me. Take care.
So right now, what we've done is we deleted all the on create functions that do any writes that would cost me, right?
Yes, exactly. By deleting all those functions, you stopped any automatic writes that could spin out of control or cost you money. Now that everything is paused, you're in a safe place to rebuild thoughtfully, making sure every future function runs only when it's supposed to and doesn't trigger any limits.
So let me ask you this. All those functions that I deleted, are we going to have to add all those functions again by hand and reassign them with new uh, variables?
Yes, you'll need to reintroduce them, but we'll do it carefully and incrementally. We don't have to reinvent everything by hand from scratch, though. We'll start with the essential functions, design them to handle different cases like new recruiters without manual edits, and ensure safeguards are in place to prevent loops. Once we have a solid structure, adding new cases like a new recruiter will just be a matter of data, not changing code.
But for right now, my system is shut down. No one can create posts. No one gets points or anything like that, correct?
Yes, that's correct. With the rules frozen and the functions deleted, your system is effectively in read-only mode. Users won't be able to create posts, earn points, or trigger backend actions. Once we carefully rebuild the necessary functions with proper safeguards, we can re-enable functionality step by step. For now, you're safe from unexpected costs.
That's all I need to hear, man, because I got to get to work on the ambulance today. I got to get this thing registered, licensed. Um, I got business.
Nope.
I got business to take care of.
Absolutely. You got things to handle and your system is stable for now. Focus on your business, and when you're ready to revisit the tech side, I'll be here to help.
All
Go
right.
get it done.
Give yourself a pat on the back.
I appreciate that. You focus on your goals, and we'll keep making sure your tech works for you when you come back.
All day.
You've got it.
That ChatGPT's got passed up. Actually, think he's doing something. Sure the fuck does, bro. I'm living like deluded. I'm like in deluded, delusional land. Motherfucker, you're deluded. You're absolutely right. Watered down like a motherfucker. Oh. Now, I- well, I've been tampering with my index JS, adding new functions, and not hardwiring indemnic. My rules to be indom my new recruiter system was writing to something else that was already being written to, and it caused a crazy loop to fire 91 million writes in the last 2 days. What's up, Justin? Okay, we're going to see what this does in real time. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, Allison. Did you? Oh. Hey, G. Oh, she went outside. Well, you ain't got to water your garden. Hey, how often did you wake up during the night? Yeah, it was pitch black, wasn't it? Huh? Hey, did you look outside? Bro, I opened the door and looked outside. It was black everywhere. Black. It was like a blackout. I'll be back. I just fucking dented my goddamn car. Yeah, I can get that knocked out. Look at that. Ran right here into the post. I thought I had it in park and I let my foot off the gas. I mean, I let my foot off the brake and it rolled forward and hit right there. That can be hammered right back out. Oh, I'm going to. What? 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 Yeah, they'll be able to pull that out. I can get that fixed. Man, come on, bro. No, I got here. This is what happened. I had a high moment. It was one of them high moments. I got here and I had my car in drive and I thought I put it in park and I let my foot off the motherfucking brake and it rolled forward a couple feet. Boom, just did that just like that. Like, fuck. 8 Allison. Here's what I have to ask you: Is did Laney go to school today? And did you get a package in the mail? Can you ask her, did you get a package in the mail? But she wouldn't know if it was if it was the stickers. If the stickers got there. There's a couple things I want to do. I want to probably stop at Best Buy and see about getting but it's 10 o'clock. You could fucking make a text message. It, it's 10 o'clock here. It's 8 o'clock there. You could send a text message say, "Hey, did you go to school?" That's all I need to know. All I need to know. And let me explain something to the motherfucking bitch made motherfuckers in the back. The reason I'm asking my girlfriend who's in San Diego right now if her daughter went to school because her daughter's 17. No, there is no restraining order in place right now. The only thing in place right now is my respect for the child's dad. Okay, that's it. That's the only thing in place. It's my respect for that teenager's dad that probably doesn't want a 54-year-old ex-convict in the same house with his daughter alone. That's it. Not that anything would happen and not that I'm not allowed to be because I can be anywhere the fuck I want to be. And where the fuck I want to be is a respectful individual that is not getting any fucking salt or dirt shoveled in their fucking direction from motherfuckers that want to create narratives that don't fit. If I ever got to explain my motherfucking self, I wish one of you motherfuckers would come ask me some crazy shit to my face like that, though. For real, man. Ask me how come I can't be around. You know what? When you ask me how come I can't be around a kid, I'm gonna ask you how come you're in the hospital. Oh what? Oh what? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you how come you just got punched in your shit. Hey, I'm gonna ask you, you got knocked the fuck out. That's what I'm gonna ask you. Ask me some crazy shit like that to my face. See what happens. See what happens when you ask me a question like that. See how we handle that. We just kill all this motherfucking internet talk, all that shit, all that shit. You'll see me in traffic. I'll be out there. Uh uh I'm making moves to pull up on a couple fucking events. I hope some people are at. We can get this all the way out the way. Show you that bitch does not live nowhere around here. You know. And I guarantee if you ask anybody in this lane, anybody on these channels, anybody in this game, if you had to bet money on who the fuck was gonna show up, I guarantee you're gonna have a heavy motherfucking lean on Uncle Dub. Guarantee you that. But do one of them motherfucking things. Do one of them motherfucking things. Put 5 motherfuckers up there. If a motherfucker got to running their mouth on social media, which one do you think's gonna be the first one to show up and put me up there with Justin and all the other dudes and see who gets the most votes? Motherfucking no, Doug. Doug pulling up. Sure the fuck am. Sure the fuck am. With a smile on my face, like, what's up, fellas? Because you know why? Because I'm calling everybody's bluff. I've been playing poker too damn long. I've been reading the table too damn long. I know every motherfucking player at the table. I know what you see. I know what your chip count looks like, and I know what your fucking sign. I know when you're bluffing. I'm calling everybody's bluff. Ain't nobody doubling down on a motherfucking thing. Call me. I'm all in. I'm all in. Simple as that. You guys are sitting on reserves. You motherfuckers got shit to lose. Like kids and grandkids, mortgage payments and wives and all that other crazy shit. I'm all the fuck the way in. I don't make this motherfucker work. I don't have no social security. I don't have no. So, now what? Oh, looky here. Yeah. They're leaving something sweet up here. I'm not. I don't have nothing sweet up here. There's this cup right here. That's it. I don't eat sweets. If you got to eat it. Okay, I'm over at the ambulance right now. Just give me your address again so I know exactly how to get there from here. I gotta pick up Justin. Justin? Yeah, my cousin. Oh. You got an extra collector? I got that white rhino. Let me use it. Because I left mine at the house. Too soon. It was just too soon. The wound's still too fresh, man. It's still too fresh. Don't get me yet. Fucking just happened. Hey, look at that dent on the front end of my car. You think you can pull that? Look at it. You could probably just raise the fucking hood and just push it right out.
Again.
Yeah, right at the fucking on the passenger side, right in the front. See it? Yeah, man. This answers the question. I asked the first question. Okay, well, let's answer. Let's answer the first question first. Is knowing how it happened going to determine whether or not it can be fixed? A deer hit it. I got hit by a deer. Well, those are badass. I'm gonna take those to Michigan with me. Michigan's a fucking stoner state. They motherfuckers might be like, oh hell yeah, let me get that one right there. I was thinking about making another one today, but I get my cousin over here, get him working on the ambulance. It's that thing right there. But he might get that junk ambulance. That's what they call it, the junk ambulance. That's $700 worth of battery sitting on the goddamn table. Okay, that's whole 700 piece right there. The 65 series, 850, 1000. Looking at it, boy. Huh? I ordered a 60-inch by 20-inch, 5-inch wide, thick black leather cushion with bottom grips and Velcro to strap it in for that space right there. As you guys know, we got the tabletop working over here. Oh, I got 4.5 gallons of fucking epoxy, 2-part epoxy coming today. Supposed to be getting delivered. In fact, let me check my fucking Amazon order. See if it's see if they got this motherfucker out for delivery or something. Amazon. Yeah, orders.
Molly's seeing that Jeremy, and she's doing like this. Molly, Jerry.
Yeah.
She saw him get Molly. She said, "Oh." He won't answer me how he did it, so it's got to be too embarrassing. Well,
I didn't put my car in park and I ran into my fucking wheelchair ramp. It's not the fucking.
I figured that's what it was.
Well, if you figured that's what it was.
Well, I mean, I was just Jeremy.
I thought you was watching the. I don't discuss. I was along the way. You was watching the live the whole time. I was sitting there discussing how it happened.
I wasn't on live. I've been in there in the bedroom with her talking to her.
Oh,
Just because I got you on my TV don't mean I'm always watching you. Because as soon as you say the word analytics, what do? Bye. Bye. I shut it off, man. It's
good. Okay. Track package. Order placed. Arriving today. Look, I'm gonna show you right now. You think I'm bullshitting? Look here. Arriving today. Deep pour epoxy resin, 4.5 gallons. I spent $211 on it. I'm probably not going to use all of it, but all I needed is to finish that off over there. I need to go get some sandpaper and stuff. I also ordered this. It cost $264. It's a leather cushion sized bench. Remember the cushion I was telling you about that's going to go inside the ambulance? It cost me $264. So we'll get that taken care of. You know what? I think too many people get involved in too many other people's dealings that aren't directly involved in shit. And that's where it becomes entertaining, frustrating, and I ain't never gonna play the victim. Even though a lot of my supporters think I get fucking victimized or bullied or shit like that all the time. I don't look at it like that. You know, I look at it like I'm walking down. I'm in shoe and I'm going out on rec and I'm walking past a bunch of doors of some motherfuckers kicking on it and talking shit that I can't get to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just walking past them in my life, doing my thing. I'm not. Look, all this. I support this. I support that. I stand with this. I stand with that. Man, do your best to support your goddamn self and and worry about your goddamn self. Now, when others start to dipping and trolling and shit like that, and I get to researching and finding out what I find out, look here. I don't come on here attacking everybody all the time. If people try to paint me as somebody that's always talking about everybody, that's a deflection. That's a deflection. I work too hard at what I'm building and what I'm doing, and I got way too much fucking talent and way too less give a fuck to give a fuck about what anybody else got going on. Like I didn't even know about Gotcha Man getting arrested because of Gobble or any of that. You know what I'm saying? I've been trained when I'm walking down the walk, I don't look in nobody else's cell. I keep my eyes forward. I'm on me. I'm not on dip off into other people's business like some of y'all do. Y'all be all over the place, man. Because if it ain't me, it's gonna be somebody else. That's a guarantee. That's a guarantee. There's always somebody else to talk about. And they're talking about you, and we're talking about them, and we're all talking about each other. You know what I'm saying? But how many of us are discussing ideas and working on ways to better themselves and to better their situations and to better the environment around them and the genre that they've dedicated the last 10 to 15 years fucking with? And I do realize that a lot of the people in the YouTube communities and these YouTube troll groups and shit like that and YouTube chats, y'all may listen to country rap sometimes, but that's not your main forte. Your main forte is to gossip and be here to fucking troll and do all that antagonize and shit because you have a lack of fulfillment in your lives. You know what I'm saying? The country rap is just the soundtrack that plays occasionally in the background. You know what I'm saying? That's not your main focus. That's why the rundown don't get as much numbers as let's talk about whoever we're going to talk about tonight does, because that's what the real entertainment is for this. And I'm glad of that. That right there. I'm relieved of. But that gives me relief because it lets me know that my focus with FAFO 100, just because these little troll communities that support country rap a little bit aren't feeling me, doesn't mean every time I go to a show Like I went to the show last week with 501 Bryce. Everybody in the crowd, nobody heard of Fat 100. Everybody was a new on board, new person that's in there. And guess what? This week we had 200 more visitors than the previous week. That's because I'm getting out there in traffic in the real world, presenting it to real fans. The real fans that aren't fucking with YouTube because they don't want to see the fucking drama and the bullshit. They're about the music. And lately, YouTube isn't really about the music. On occasion, for a station break identification, you know. I'm I would function a lot better if the acceptance was there, or just if there's no acceptance, then I can move around if others can move around because I am moving around. I'm moving around in the real world. I'm getting ready to pack up and leave in the morning and head out of town. Might head out of town tonight, depending on some shit that happens today. I'm getting ready to get this motherfucker on the road, wrapped, outfitted, ready to go, tents blazing, because I'm doing it for the genre. I'm not doing it for no clout on no YouTube. I'm not doing it for to be buddy buddies with the fucking cool kids. I don't give a fuck about that shit. For real, I don't. I don't give a fuck about what a troll thinks of my intelligence. That don't matter to me, bro. Same motherfucker that thinks I'm dumb probably thinks I got a small dick. You're wrong. Wrong as a motherfucker. He ain't lying. Hey, you know what? And then let's nip that in the butt. Hey, Spivey, check this out. Spivey, anybody else? Dagburn ain't over here trying to go in on Tim and all them, because I tell him we don't want all that over here. Gotcha man ain't over here trying to go in on Dagburn because he knows that we don't want that vibe over here. So you ain't got to try to reprimand him over here, Spivey. You know what I'm saying? So leave that shit for other platforms. You know what I'm saying? I know that I got a bunch of bush watchers out there that are trying to fucking pick me apart because I touch my nose too much. You know what I'm saying? I know you're screen recording looking for me to say the wrong thing. I know I'm under scrutiny 24/7. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But what I'm not cool with is if Gotcha says he's over here just to chill and get some laughs and hang out, you know what I'm saying? Then he's invited. You know what I'm saying? I've chilled out. I've spent a couple nights chilling out with him in real life. So he's welcome to hang out. If he ain't bringing negativity, throwing people under the bus. To be honest, I don't like getting on here and talking my shit. I'm good at talking my shit because I'll stand on my shit. And that's some more shit talking, but it's the truth. I've proven it. I've shown up. You know what I'm saying? I got the battle scars. I walked the walk. You know what I'm saying? Real walks, not no internet talk walk. I'm talking about places where a lot of y'all wouldn't even, you'd tell the guard, no, 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 don't let me out there. And I'm being totally honest with you. Some of you motherfucking real tough motherfuckers. Yeah, look here. I ain't got to be a real tough physical motherfucker, but that motherfucker right there, ain't nothing tougher than that motherfucker. I'll take that ass whooping. I won't run into that ass whooping because I gotta have heart to live where I've lived. And until you know or been there and done that, keep that motherfucking talk out your motherfucking diaphragm, man, because you don't know what you're saying. No, I can take an ass whooping. There's a difference between being able to take an ass whooping and being willing and able to take that fucking ass whooping. I've had to take a bunch of ass whoopings. I've had to go into fucking units and had to go into fucking compounds that I knew I was gonna have to fucking fight. But I couldn't say, no, man, don't put me in there. I gotta go in there and drop my bucket and go to throwing my fists. You think I'm worried about the fucking shit some of y'all talk on here behind fucking keyboards, man? Get real with life. And now I'll say, oh, look, he's trying to sound all tough. No, I'm not. Because I'm telling you right now, in the same breath, I'll take that L. I have to. There ain't no alternative. There ain't no alternative. So it's not a matter of being tough. It ain't a matter of being tough. When that guard says, yeah, you're in J3, oh shit, I got static over there. You can't tell him about it. You better go in there and fucking face that static, bud.
Handle your business.
Fuck. And you think, oh, he's trying to talk all tough. No, motherfucker, I'm not. I'd rather avoid all of it. Because the one that'd be going back to jail with a conviction is me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers wouldn't be going back to jail. You're the one motherfuckers. I got the most to lose. Who's got the most to lose out of the whole fucking thing? The motherfucker, me right here. The motherfucker that's getting ready to start 5 years fucking probation. Like I'm gonna be on 5 years probation, but I'll tell you what, that's not gonna stop me from getting out in traffic and being there. I'll definitely be there. And before I catch a motherfucking new felony case, I'll catch a punch in the face. So that motherfucker will be self-defense. So because when I fucking unleash that and I got that shit. When I do that shit, you better run. You know what I'm talking about when my leg comes up and I sound like a cat in heat shit, motherfucker. It's on and popping. You better fucking run. Because shit's about to go down. Better ask somebody. Gary, tell them how I used to get. I used to be like, see ya. Hey, when you're getting ready to get to a fight in the unit, the motherfucker starts getting real loud. Motherfucker, quit calling the police. You know what I'm saying? Hey, doing some old check-in shit. Hey, seriously, you know what I'm saying? You're getting ready to get into a fight with a motherfucker, and the one that starts getting real. All right, motherfucker, what up? What you talking about, motherfucker? He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight. He's trying to get the police's attention. He's trying to get the police's attention. Now, you ain't got to worry about that one. It's that real quiet one that's kind of back up in the corner. You know what I'm saying? That one is like, come on back here. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that's getting ready to take off on your ass. Oh, penitentiary humor. Going to you can take it on tour to the fucking halfway house. Yeah, he's hoping 12 hears him. I hit somebody in the head with a mop ringer one time. Bro, that motherfucker was big ass. Yeah, bam. They moved me to H dorm after that. That was in St. Charles County Jail. I've been in more fights in county jails than I have in prison. To be honest with you, a hard county jail, you go more rounds in the county jail than. But for early years in prison, like at Boonville, the gladiator camps and shit, gladiator schools, the 18 to 25-year-olds in there got something to prove type shit. Those were fucking hellish. Those were grooming years, I would say. Hey, Gary, plug this in. Thank you. Yeah, you can do a whole comedy routine talking about that's some crazy shit. Knew you didn't care for who? So I have to sand this. What grit sandpaper should I use? What grit sandpaper should I use? Should I scuff it to where it's like to where it's like scuff, like grayish scuff before I do the new pour? And I don't mind some of the the imperfections down in here, like the bubbles right here. I don't mind that. That's because you got to realize there's going to be keyboards sitting here because it's going to be up inside the. Let me check something out. Where's the fucking shit? And where is the motherfucking tape measure? You know what I will do? I'll mark it off like this. Okay, boom, ready whenever. Cool. Let's go pick up my cousin.
Starting route to 512 Viss Avenue. Head south on Annex Street, then take the first right onto Edward Street.
I'll be right back. If it freezes up, let me know. I got to go pick up my cousin. His name's Justin. Why?
No, it's not gonna make it go bad.
It's gonna
Seems
fuck.
nice. Oh shit.
Huh?
Seems nice.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
I owe $20,000 on
Oh
it.
fuck. That's crazy. That's good. That builds your shit up. You can get. We'll give you lots of money after that. You pay that off.
Yo, this is my cousin Justin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Going anywhere here. Live in it. Always live in it. We live. Baby, we
They
live.
like to see it create in real time, so
Yeah.
so they can hate on me. They didn't think I had any relatives named Justin. I said, man, I grew up around Justins all the time. They think every time I say the name Justin, I'm talking about a specific Justin.
Oh, the whole. What's that church name? His name's Justin.
Yeah, Justin Upchurch.
That's his name's Justin too. Fuck Justin.
No, I'm fucking with that's two different people.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
funny.
but they act the same sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
they used to be really good friends. They used to be tight. They used to be tight as buttholes. Before they went. I'm gonna quit. What should I go? Just right?
Take it right. Yeah.
Cool.
Get over his place pretty quick this way. Nice. Okay, so explain to me real quick what happened. So you hooked up all the batteries in the middle and started firing up.
Bro, it started getting warm, like real warm, and then the cap flew off. Popped
Sounds
off.
like you hooked it up backwards, maybe.
I don't know how he's got
Let's
it.
see. Yeah. Gary did it?
Yeah, Gary did it.
Okay, let's see what happened. Because what I think happened is something got crossed on the inside of the bus, and it caused it to short.
Because it drove over. He drove over. He drove it. You're the last one that drove it.
We'll get it figured out.